Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Mysticall. Welcome back to Monk Monday number 37. Absolutely insane. For those of you who don't know what that is, pretty much you send clips, emails, any gameplay you got to this email right here, and I review them. That's pretty much it. Some things I look at are key bindings, positioning, cooldown usage, how you're positioning on the map and how you're using your mobility, what cooldowns your partners are using, and a lot more other things. So yeah, if you have any gameplay, if you're struggling at a certain rating, please let me know, send them in, and I'll always get to you. Eventually I will try to get to everybody, so I do this every single Monday. Today we have Olly. Some things that he says, huge fan of Monk Monday, which is awesome to hear, and he just recently picked up Mistweaver as an ult, and he plays Druid at around 1900 to 2k MMR. So that's actually pretty good. We have 4 games today, and they're around 1600 to 1700 MMR. So that's not bad at all. You can see my Azure chat in the left. Okay, I can see my Azure and stuff on the left hand side. Cool. These are his games, and I'm trying to see what we got. He has limited essences, which yeah, that kind of, I feel like a lot of people do if you're just switching to an all and stuff. So that kind of sucks. Gameplay feels fine, but would like to expert expert. Oh, all right. Well, I got you, Olly. We got some Mistweaver Destruction Warlock versus Discipline Pleased Assassination Rogue, and I can already tell you're you're both kind of undergeared. Normally, when I queue into Warlocks, they're like raid bosses, and they have over 650,000 health, and my main is fully geared and has 514,000 health, so I can already tell that both of you are under geared. Shadow Dispriest Rogue, what you're gonna run for PvP talents is you want Renewing Mist or Counteract Magic, and then you could play Short Port just because versus this you just want to live as long as you can, and then Chrysalis is also really good. So, and then the kill target for Warlock, you're probably gonna wind up killing the Rogue, but I think it's just gonna end up being a damper, and you're gonna just eventually kill something. So, we'll see. Sapped. So we go on the Warlock, and yeah, I guess you targeting. Good job. Good kill on the Mind Flay there. This is Dark Arc, and the Rogue just shadow stepped you. Good juke on the kick there. Fear on the Rogue. And I was swapping you. Obviously, if you don't have a lot of versatility, Rogue's gonna be really hard. I see that you have versatile rank 2 and a surging vitality. It might not be enough, to be honest. Even with like a decent amount of versatility, it still might not be enough. So there's Inferno proc. If the Rogue's on you, maybe you want to save that, but it looks like the Rogue is gonna stay on the. Alright, there's Cloak, so there's nothing a Warlock can really do about this. Leg sweep. This priest is locked out. Keeping Renewing Mist up, it's good. Gonna go for an incap. Blind on you. Trick it to a half fear. Fear DRs with blind, so don't really fret about the half fear off. But did we pre-life cocoon that blind? No, we trinketed and then cocooned. Okay. Make sure you stay in range of your port at all times. Yeah, you put your port in the starting room. Make sure at all times you stay in range of your port. It's more than just in case they swap to you. It helps with avoiding crowd control. It'll help if you need a drink. You go for a drink. You can just port, roll away. Should be able to have a combat by then, and it's good for avoiding CC. When you see a priest running in at you, it's fairly obvious that they want to fear you. There's not a lot of times, especially versus a Warlock with a ton of roots, that they're going to be able to get a fear on you. So they're going to either try to kidney shot you into, or cheap shot you, whatever, kidney shot you into a fear, or they're just going to try to run at you. So when they're running at you, you just port the fear instantly. So just always stay in range of your port, and then obviously if they try to swap to you, right, like it's really, really good. Oh, and there's kidney shot bomb on you. Not even Vendetta. Doesn't seem like they're doing too much. Maybe, do we not? Oh, we don't. We actually don't have a roll. Okay. So right now we have to rely on our warlock for peels. He looks like, okay, there's, I was going to say he only got 1 coil, but he did get a double coil, which is nice. There's dome. I don't know if we have ring of peace for that. Are we even using ring of peace? Yeah, we are. So, oh, the priest just ran out, but just remember, we have ring of peace. Oh, no, we don't. 6, 5, 4. Okay. And then the priest just runs out. Okay. If the priest didn't run out, you did have ring of peace right here, so you could have ring of peace the dome, but obviously the priest ran out, so yeah. So we have a double leg sweep 2 coming up, which is pretty good. You can probably full leg sweep this rogue in 2 seconds. 1. Probably just kill this rogue here. Nice full fear. Yeah. Now's the time to leg sweep. Yeah. Perfect. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Or just kill him as a dash warlock. Yeah, either one is fine. Not really too much wrong with the game. Make sure you keep renewing mist on you and your teammate. Even if you are at, like, you do not ever want to let renewing mist fall. Even if they're not on you, you still get the healing from vivifies and stuff when you do it. So it's really useful for when they go you, or if they try to swap to you. And then make sure, usually around 85% mana, you're gonna want a mana tea. So, but honestly, that game went pretty smoothly. So, right, so we have Holy DK, Holy Paladin, and the biggest thing for you as the mistweaver is to stay away from these guys as much as you can. I can almost guarantee that this Pally's probably playing Repentance, and this guy's gonna try to get as many kicks on you as can. I don't know if it's any different with the Warlock. It probably is. It might be. So we'll see. But either way, you definitely want to position like far away from these guys. You don't want this guy to get free hodges. You don't want this guy to get free kicks and not have to use my ability to get to you. So let's see. Yeah, they're obviously gonna go on the Warlock. Freedom on the DK there. Renewing Mist is gonna drop. Nice job. There's kick from the DK, so that's kind of nice for you. And then usually, like, we're at 90. After this Hodge on you, good job avoiding it. Nice fear. There's shrink from the Pally. Okay. Unending resolve from your Warlock is kind of awkward, right? It might be Dark Soul, but it's not even Dark Soul. So, that's an awkward unending resolve. And then this is a really good trinket for you guys. It's IBF and stack. It's actually not even big stack. Oh yeah, it is. But you should probably look for mana tea soon. Usually, so we're at 80% mana right now. I'm assuming this is your mana. Looks like 80% mana. You can 100% this first Memory of Lucid Dream and Mana Tea. Feel free to just stack them. It's okay to stack these two because this is a 2-minute cooldown and this is a 1.5 minutes. So after the first one, you can, they'll be staggered already. So if you're at 80% mana, use the Memory of Lucid Dream, then use the Mana Tea, and then you get like 10 to 15% mana back. So 100%, just try to stack these. It is 2 globals in a row though, so it can be a little bit awkward. But like right now is a decent time to do it. So especially if this guy is really struggling to get this Hodge and you're like really struggling. There's an enveloping mist. So like right now, you could see how you definitely have to heal, and you're going to probably have to heal a little bit because this DK is using doing a lot of damage. So right before this enveloping mist right here, also make sure you renewing mist on yourself. Right before this enveloping mist here, make sure just use the Mana Tea and cut that cost in half. That way you don't have to spend so much mana. See where it's, so now we're at 70% mana, and this Mana Tea is like a little bit too late. Like right here is what you want to use it, because you already used enveloping mist and like what 2 or 3 vivifies. If you used it like 3 global sooner, it would have been way more efficient. Either way, Mana Tea is still fine. There's a claw, nice dispel on it. I'm not gonna lie, you're just better off when you get to around here, right here, and you can see that the DK is just pumping. It's Pally Wings. He's obviously, they're going in for damage. You're better off just pressing Cocoon to save mana. Just honestly, straight up. If Look how much mana you have to use. You went from like 85 to 66% mana. You're better off just pressing Cocoon. It's not too late in the game, so dampening isn't going to affect your Cocoon too much. So you're honestly better off just pressing Life Cocoon, especially if it was wings damage and maybe the DK was using Unholy Frenzy there. I don't know. I didn't see a lot of necrotics and stuff going out, so I'm assuming it was Unholy Frenzy. So yeah, and then our mana's looking rough, so maybe a Lucid Dream really soon. DK asphyxiates you. I can't believe this guy isn't playing Repentance, to be honest. I'm really surprised. Bopped himself. Dear Hodge. Okay. That's pretty crazy. Life Cocoon there from you. And then again, we're at 58% mana and still haven't lose Memory or Lucid Dream yet. And then also make sure you keep renewing Mist on yourself as well. AMS from the DK, so your Warlock's not going to be able to do much here. Is your meeting over? Pet's dead. Got him. So right now, what we're looking at is we're at 50% mana, and we still have Memory of Lucid Dream. Make sure you keep renewing Mist on your Warlock at all times. And then from a positioning point of view, it's fine because the DK is really just going to be sitting on the Warlock the whole time. So it really doesn't matter. I'm surprised even Asphyxiate is on you. I thought they would probably use it on the Warlock. But yeah, the biggest issue right now is going to be mana. Trying to drink. Somehow still in combat. It might be, I've run into a problem where your statue keeps you in combat for a really long time because your Warlock is in combat and the statue's healing it. There's a full Hodge. Kind of went the all way. Could have just kept drinking, but that's fine. Asphyxiate on you. Life Cocoon. Yeah. See how Life Cocoon is based off of how much health you have. So I would suggest, if this team is not training you to the ground, I would Fortifying Brew then Life Cocoon, because Fortifying Brew increases your health by 20%. So if you aren't really geared, I would press Fortifying Brew and Life Cocoon to make that absorption from the Life Cocoon bigger. And if you have a Battlemaster's Trinket, I would also just suggest using that too, just because it makes the absorption so much bigger. And this absolutely crushed that. So right now, you guys, your Warlock shouldn't be on any DRs, right? They just stun you. You should probably find a double leg. Okay, I was gonna say double leg sweep here is perfect. Nice. And honestly, the kill target might be Pally, because that's his bop right here. That's second bop. Can't bubble himself. So if the Warlock or if the Pally's out here in the open, and you get a double coil, I would probably try to go for a kill on the Pally. Maybe next leg sweep. Absolute insane damage. They're just running. That's awesome. Make sure your Pally's using Cataclysm. Nice, Ring of Peace to keep them in line. Really, really good. And they have no kicks because they're running. And this isn't big pet, so he can't pet kick. Really nice. And the Pally's actually lower on mana than you, which is really good for you guys. So okay. Should I keep renewing Mist up? You have Thunder Focus T up. What are we using it with? Oh, we get stunned. It's okay. Vivify. Oh, Enveloping Mist and then Vivify. Try to use Vivify and then Enveloping Mist for the extra mash if you're running a Secret Infusion. If you're not running Secret Infusion, then that's fine. DK swapping to you now. I'm gonna be honest. If the DK stays on you, where you should be is right here. Just right behind the Warlock. Pretend the Warlock is like a giant pillar. That's like... You have to go through the pillar somehow, and just let this DK use always interrupts on you. Just let him try. Yeah, you can see the Warlock get free KS bolts without being interrupted. If this DK tries to sit you, just stay in the open for your Warlock. Nice. Good port. Probably just Life Cocoon. Yeah, so this is one of the situations where your warlock is like half health. We're in dampening a little bit. It's better off you to just press life cocoon. It's gonna save you mana, and it's gonna save you a lot of globals healing your warlock. So just press life cocoon, and then just follow it up with like an enveloping mist and renewing mist, and you'll be fine. There's unending resolve and life cocoon. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna also, oof, yeah, where, so like right here, actually more like right here, after the stun we trinket any gates, so you have a little bit of time. So right here, the warlock really isn't taking any damage. I mean, he's taking some damage, but he's not taking a lot. Right here is where you press Mana Tea. Like this is the perfect time. Actually, there's a few things about right here that we should pay attention to. We have Mana Tea, and there's a tentacle that spawned over here, so just be aware. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if we kill it, but that's gonna maybe be a lot of damage. I don't know how much damage it is, but it might be a lot. But most importantly, Mana Tea right now. Press it, because you're gonna be spamming heals. So Mana Tea, spam, and then after that you can just spam out as many heals as you want. You can literally just turret as many heals as you want. I would Mana Tea right now, and then on the global of Mana Tea, press Life Cocoon, and then just Enveloping Mist, Vivify, 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 because we don't have Thunder Focus Tea. But now this is a little bit of trouble, because yeah, mana's gonna be tight. Mana's gonna be tight. Now we also don't have a renewing mist on him the entire time. Yeah, we let our renewing mist drop. We're losing out on a lot of healing. Every Vivify, we're losing so much healing. So good. I mean, the renewing mists are a little late, and there's revival. We still have Mana Tea and Memory Lucid Dream, but yeah, Thunder Focus Tea into Vivify, Okay, it's not bad. And then we're looking for a leg sweep, probably, because that was the Pally Trinket. So next leg sweep, we could maybe kill. Nice, kill the Pally. Oh my god, leg sweep. You also have Ring of Peace. Nice job. Yeah, so this game, it did come a bit down, a bit of it came down to mana, but you could have been way higher on mana if you just had more, if you have better Mana Tea. It's huge how much a difference Mana Tea will make, but it makes a huge difference, like ginormous difference. Whenever you see that your Warlock is like 50% health, and you know that these guys were running in, so they weren't really taking damage, just press Mana Tea. And then Memory Lucid Dream I don't really use too often. Usually in 2s I use Crucible Flame, but if you are using Memory Lucid Dream because you're under geared, use that off cooldown, like starting at like 85-90% mana. Just use it off cooldown. It's the best thing you can possibly do. But yeah, this game mostly just Mana Teas, and I feel like Disarm also would have been good instead of Zen Focus Tea. Yeah, if you're playing with a Warlock and they're not kicking your Warlock, they're probably gonna die. So I would use Disarm instead of Zen Focus Tea on this map, or in this game. Okay. Havoc Demon Hunter, Discipline Priest. I queued into this a lot, actually, a few days ago. The Demon Hunter tried to kill me, so I played Short Port, Disarm, Eminence. Those were the 3 PvP talents I ran. But they're probably going to be on your Warlock, so Disarm might still be good. Maybe you don't need Short Port. Maybe you could use like Refreshing Breeze, or you could use Counteract Magic. I would have stuck with Counteract Magic, Disarm. Counteract Magic for the Priest, Disarm for the Demon Hunter. And then these other talents are fine. Yeah, they're fine. Unless, are you human? What are you? I can't tell what you are. Looking for a racial. If you're not Orc, you should be Relentless versus this, because Demon Hunters will be able to get the mana burn on you. You should not be stacked versus Demon Hunter ever. Positioning versus Demon Hunter, you want to be very, very spread out. Very spread out. Not only do they have Chaos Nova, which is a double stun that they'll get on both of you, that you know, it's just a double stun. You don't want two people on your team to be stunned, but they have a lot of cleave damage with Blade Dance, and then with meta up, they just have a lot of damage. So You never ever want to be stacked up versus a demon hunter. Incap into a leg sweep is nice. Might want to do it. Nice, nice, nice. Your statue just soaked that bike. Yeah. But the real MVP of this game is the statue right here. You see this? Boom. That's awesome. Ring of Peace is okay there. It's not bad. So the Demon Hunter's on you. Definitely just stay in the open. Your Warlock cannot peel you at all if you are behind this pillar. So what you should do is you should kite. You should roll this way on the outer side of the pillar right here. And when he follows you, port back. And then just keep doing it over and over again. Stay in the open. Let your Warlock peel for you. He has so many peels, coil, fears, roots. So there you go. This is okay. Double coil. So right now, the double coil is the time for you to run away. Roll this way to this big pillar so that he has to cross the entire map, including your Warlock who has Dark Soul up, to get to you. So yeah, we just stood still, but what you really want to do is, so you can see the Demon Hunter's also, yeah, perfect. So now he has to cross the map to get to you, and you can see, look, what is he gonna do? There's a fear. I mean, there's not much he can do. He can either stay sitting on you or try to stop the Warlock damage. And it looks like he's gonna try to stay on you, which is a little bit surprising. So now this is about the time where we're looking for a port, I'd say. Definitely looking for some kind of port. This is a Mana Bird. Yeah, I don't think you're Orc. I'm pretty sure you're not Orc. 3 seconds. Maybe you are. I don't know. I'm trying to find a racial. Stay DH. Definitely stay DH. Incap off that fear would be nice. Nice. Oh, leg sweep? Wait, the priest trinket. Oh, we should have leg sweeped. Definitely. The priest trinketed nothing. Right? Because your Warlock's banished right now. Yeah, this priest trinketed nothing. We should have definitely got a follow-up leg sweep. Especially with this guy. Blur's about to fall off. And he's at 44% health. For sure. Try to get that leg sweep. Yeah. That's too bad. That's alright. Nice root on the Demon Hunter there. Alright, there's this leg sweep on the Demon Hunter, which is fine. So, yeah. You could port this. Just right now, I guess it's fine too. Priest is pushing in for a fear. Nice dispel on it. Make sure you keep your renewing mist on your Warlock too. Not just yourself. Nice double coil. Again, when these double coils and like the roots, you should be trying to run away. Oh, you don't have a roll right now. That's a little awkward. Yeah, good, perfect. Make the Demon Hunter run across the arena. Nice Shadow Fury. Ring of Peace. That's not bad. Oh, the dash LO out the priest, damn. Oh, the Demon Hunter. Alright. Yeah, the Demon Hunter, they're just running at you this whole time. There's darkness. There you go, run. Perfect. Just stay. Oh, bike. No MVP statue this time. Fear into Incap. Nice. Where's the... No, we don't have a leg sweep. Right. 8 seconds on leg sweep. Okay. And now they're just kind of just hanging out. You do win on mana. I'm pretty sure you do win on mana. That's an aggressive gate from both you guys. By the way, you have Lucid Dream and Mana T up. So next time the Demon Hunter... So this is I-Beam. So he's going to turn to meta. I would definitely Mana T right now while he's I-Beaming. Just so you don't have to waste the global when he's on you. And then I'd probably use Memory of Lucid Dream. So definitely. You also have a leg sweep. So next CC chain, next fear on the priest, I would leg sweep the Demon Hunter. I can see maybe we're looking for it. DR fear on the Demon Hunter. Look, leg sweep, bring a piece is perfect. Do we have Incap? Maybe not. I don't know. Oh my god. So much damage from Warlocks. Wow. There's a Twisted Appendage over here, so I don't know how much damage it's going to do, but we should get a kill on it. Still up. Nice, okay. I think it went away. CS on the Priest. Into Fear. I think Maybe we just kill the Disc Priest. Nice incap. We have leg sweep in 26. We have no ring of peace, so we can't knock him in the open. But it looks like we're just gonna win on mana. To be honest, just mana and damage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Demon Hunter's just gonna die here. Play dance. Keep your renewing mist up is good. This is how so like a lot of people think that playing against an undergeared monk that they should go the monk, but if they play against an undergeared monk, they should sit their DPS because you'll so much faster. Also, you still have Mana Team, Memory of Lucid Dream. Shadow Fury, nice. If you're on the Demon Hunter, we're on the Priest. We're gonna get a leg sweep off this. Nice. Meta. Stun on you. I don't think we have gate. Oh yeah, we do. So if we need like some kind of mobility, we do have gate, but we also have imported once this the whole game. But it's good to stay in the open versus this. Nice, keeping those renewing mists up. There's Memory of Lucid Dream Major. The Demon Hunter probably just dies, to be honest. Unless he somehow lives. Demon Hunters can just live, man. It's crazy. This is real meta. So he's going to be in meta for a while. And he's also going to be healing for a little bit. This is why I prefer Disarm. I don't know what talent you're playing. I forget which ones were in the beginning. But this is why Disarm is so good versus Demon Hunters. Because if you remove the Disarm, their healing is so much lower after while disarmed. So that's why like in times like this, it would be so good. So really good port there. Oh, we rolled in. Okay, leg sweep. Okay, I was gonna, normally you don't roll into Priest because they just fear you off of it. But yeah, if we're gonna get that leg sweep, yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, pretty good. Not a bad game. We didn't port all game, but that's okay because I guess because we're playing in the middle of the arena. The biggest thing is we just don't use mana to remember Lucid Dream early enough. Usually, Memory of Lucid Dream, I don't play it that often, to be honest. But when I use it, especially versus Demon Hunters, you definitely use that about 90% mana, for sure, about 90% mana. And then Mana Tea, I use pretty much whenever I see damage going out, and then off cooldown after that. So make sure you're using Mana Tea, Memory of Lucid Dream more. Also, as far as peeling goes, your Warlock is doing a great job of peeling for you. But when the Demon Hunter is rooted or stunned or feared or you know, coiled, you want to roll away from him as much as you can, just to force him to use his mobility to get to you. But overall, pretty solid game. Not a bad game at all. Not bad, not bad. Ellie, Disc Priest, what you're gonna want to play is Zen. I would definitely play like Zen Focus Tea, Refreshing Breeze versus this. So, because Counteract Magic is gonna be useless because they're gonna be purging a lot. But yeah, we'll see. Playing Counteract Magic, okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Statue down. Oh. There's the statue, okay. Going after the Ellie. Yeah, I think this is honestly just gonna be a mana war. This is, Ellies are really tanky, even if they're a little undergeared, but I don't think this guy's a little undergeared. This guy looks pretty geared, so yeah, the Priest is on a timer though, like 100%. Instantly, you should just dispel these lava. What's the name of this ability? Flame Shock, and dispel the infinite stars. DR stun. Probably should have looked for a stun on the Ellie Shaman here. Just because it's gonna be super DR'd. It's gonna be half DR'd on the Disc Priest, and you kind of want to stun the Shaman so he doesn't PO or anything. There's Grounding Totem. Good Ring of Peace here. There's Wind Shear, so you're kind of just free to cast here, but yeah, it's gonna be tight lightning lasso on you. Life cocoon. So we moved places on the map. We moved, you know, we are no longer by the first pillar. So what you should do is change your port location to somewhere around here. If you're playing here, you should put your port here. I'm assuming that eventually you're gonna move, so then you just move your port depending on where you are in a better location. So if you're playing out here, you're like over in the middle of the arena, you're gonna put your port back here. So but you're right now in the moment you're playing back here, so you want to definitely put your port right here. Just because I do try to swap to you. Also, that's 2 stacks of infinite stars on your warlock. Highly recommend dispelling that ASAP. The damage will stack up. It's crazy. Even 2 or 3 stacks, it does so much damage depending on what ranks they have. So definitely do that. And then we're at like 80. So this is the time right here. 84% mana, 85% mana. This is the time where you're gonna use Memory of Lucid Dream Major. You can see the shaman's like the shaman right now is running away and healing. So this is a perfect time to use the Memory of Lucid Dream because it is on global. Use it and then use Mana Tea. Both of those so good. Get the healing going on your warlock with Mana Tea because then everything's gonna be cut in half. And then Memory of Lucid Dream to restore all your mana. For sure. Because now we're just gonna burn through some mana right here. Shaman's chasing after you. They're kind of annoying like that. They are going to try to kill you. Remember, Renewing Mist dropped on both you and your teammates. So, again, highly recommend 100% always keep Renewing Mist on whoever the kill target is for the other team. And then I would always keep it on like everybody as much as you can. You always want those charges rolling. There's Renewing Mist. I would throw Renewing Mist on yourself too. In this matchup, it is, I can understand because they can purge. And... but it doesn't look like they're purging. Yeah, you can see you're missing out on healing right now because you don't have Renewing Mist on yourself. There's Cap Totem. There's Claw on you. Might want to dispel that. Okay. Maybe we didn't have Dispel. But we might not have... No, I don't think we had Dispel. Good Ring of Peace here. Incap into Leg Sweep. Beautiful. And then just kind of yeah. You maybe save ring. I'm just thinking like as we're doing this, maybe Leg Sweep or save Ring of Peace for when you have CC and the warlock has damage, so the priest or the shaman can't run. But yeah, you can see the mana difference again. We still have Memory of Lucid Dream Major, so here's a fear. I don't think we reset our port, so just remember to reset your port because if this team can, you can die in a lasso. If your warlock doesn't have kick and this guy gets a full lasso on you, this is big damage from the shaman here. He's definitely gonna lasso you. Try to go around the corner. There's the lasso. He gets kicked on it. Huh. Your warlock has 2 stacks of infinite stars again, so just be aware. And I would highly recommend not running on top of the teams because they can swap to you. Revival there is good. Gets rid of a lot of his flame shocks, which is nice. Double coil. Grounding totems down, so there's not much your warlock can really do. He just used 1 chaos bolt into it. This is Dark Soul. So like right now is a good time to use Ring of Peace if you had it. But I don't think we don't. That's unfortunate. Or Leg Sweep? No. I don't know if you guys are using voice, but if you can coordinate the Leg Sweep, or at least on 1 target with Dark Soul, it'd be so good. I think we're trying to go for a drink, maybe? No. Don't ever, biggest rule of thumb versus Disc Priests, don't ever run on top of them, ever. Don't ever run on top of them. The fears. Fear is really good for them setting up CC on you. So if they fear you, they can set up a hex off that into maybe like a cap totem into a hex or something, and your warlock can't do anything about dispelling hexes unless they have kick. but I don't know if your Warlock has kick or not. So just remember, do not run on top of a priest unless you can have incap into leg sweep, or you can port it. This incap is going to break 100% because you see these infernos right here. They do AoE damage, and your Warlock can't control it. Actually, it's a good, if you play against Warlocks, it's a good macro to have to taunt these infernos. And this inferno is going to break this incap probably instantly, and then he's just going to get a free fear off. And you get stun your Warlock. So that's not ideal, even though you guys are far ahead. And even if you guys win this matchup, it's still good to look back and see what you can improve upon. So there's a full leg sweep. Here's Stormkeeper. So you're going to take some damage. Yeah, he knocks you in the open. That's a good job by the Ellie Shaman there. We do have gate, so even though you don't have a port here, we do have gateway if he does start to do some heavy damage to you. There's lasso on the Warlock, but he keeps lassoing with lockout, so he just gets locked out on it. So really good from your Warlock there. Ring of Peace. I would really save Ring of Peace for your Warlock cooldowns, especially if it's especially if Dark Soul is soon. I don't know when Dark Soul is, but if it's soon, I would wait for that. There's a full fear on the Ellie Shaman, paint sub on the Ellie Shaman too. Nice incap. This one shouldn't break. Grounding Totem. So right now, you see that your Warlock's health is at half. Oh, really good. This is exactly, if you do this every game, your mana is going to be insane. Your Warlock is at 50% mana or 50% health, and you just use Mana Tea. I cannot even tell you just how much mana you'll save across all your games doing that. And then you also have Memory of Lucid Dream Major, but you could do that after. And then with Mana Tea, I would also dispel like all this stuff because Infinite Stars adds up. Astral Shift's coming down. We probably have Dark Soul soon. Soonish. Is Infernals? Yeah, it's definitely soon. For sure. Make sure you keep renewing Mist up. I could see... Oh no, do we not have any charges? No, we do. We have 2 charges of renewing Mist. So just... I know these guys might be purging, but it's if you have the charges, I would use them. Oh, somehow the fear doesn't go off from the priest. Huh. This is Dark Soul. So like right now, Ring of Peace. Right now, yes. Yeah. Perfect. The Shaman definitely gets one shot here. Like no doubt in my mind. Whew. Let's just take a look at the Shaman's health right here. 187k. Oh, did I make it faster? I think he was at 118k. Dead. Poor Shaman. Chaos Bolts are insane. But yeah, so this game wasn't bad. I think we used Memory of Lucid Dream Major at the end there, but if you use it faster off cooldown, like you're at 71% mana, I guarantee you your mana wouldn't drop below like 85 or 90% if you just use Mana Tea and Memory of Lucid Dream Major just every time. 85% mana, then pretty much off cooldown after that. And then this game, I know it wasn't much because it was against an Ellie, but honestly, Ellie is kind of scary too. Make sure you reset your port depending on where you are on the map. But yeah, overall, these games weren't too bad. Let me see what we got. So this game, honestly, pretty solid. We used Mana Tea and Memory of Lucid Dream here, which was fine. The Rogue tried to stay you, but I think your Warlock just handled the peels pretty well, so nothing really to worry about this game. Don't run to a shadow. Don't run to a Disc Priest because they'll fear you. This one was good, but we didn't use Mana Tea or Lucid Dream like fast enough. That's why mana became an issue. That's why we're at 7% mana. But overall, I mean, all we have to do is use Mana Tea at 85% mana. Lucid Dream, actually, I would use Mana Tea at maybe 95% mana. Whenever you see damage happening, use Mana Tea. And then Lucid Dream at around 90% mana, just to top yourself off, maybe like 85, so you don't do, restore too much and don't get the extra mana. And then make sure you keep renewing Mists on both you and your teammates. Yeah, maybe Disarm versus Unholy Decays is really good because it stops their healing. And I'm 9 times out of 10, if they're kicking you, they're gonna die to your warlock. This one was good. Just make sure when your warlock's peeling, you roll away, and then port more. And then I think you're orc. Honestly, I can't tell. But if you're not orc, make sure you're playing relentless versus this to avoid the mana burns. And yeah, I think that was pretty much it for this game. And then obviously Manatee, Memory, Lucid Dream, and then this one. If you're playing on a different part of the map, make sure you reset your port, just in case, to avoid CC, to avoid damage, to avoid anything else, to run, get a drink, and then make sure you don't run on top of a disc priest because they will fear you. And if they get a double fear, it's kind of annoying because then you're stuck in a fear and you can't dispel your warlock's fear or your teammates' fears, and it gets pretty annoying. And then Manatee and Memory Lucid Dream, obviously. But to be honest, in 2s, I play Crucible Flame Major instead of Lucid Dream. But because you're ungeared, I can see why. And that is pretty much it. Thank you, Olly, for submitting your gameplay. I really appreciate it. If you or anyone wants to submit gameplay, submit it to monksubmission@gmail.com. It's in the description. And that is pretty much it. If you have any questions, please let me know. And that's pretty much it. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed it. And that's it. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you later.